Stop. Before you spend another state quarter, check your pocket now. Some of these ordinary-looking coins are hiding silent fortune, and most people have absolutely no idea. Collectors are fighting over certain quarters that still show up in everyday change, creating real auction shock across the country. Do not spend these coins. What you're about to see could be hidden wealth sitting in a jar, wallet, or cash register right now. And here's the scary part. Each coin gets rarer, harder to find, and potentially more valuable. Stay with me until the end, because the final coin could change everything. First up, the moment this 2017 D State Quarter landed in circulation, nobody imagined that one day collectors would chase it with incredible intensity. Yet today, certain examples have become the center of fierce competition, and that's exactly why this coin is dangerous to ignore. Most people see 25 cents. Experienced collectors see a possible hidden treasure. This is not fiction. A coin that once passed through ordinary hands is now being examined under magnification by serious buyers searching for details that could unlock extraordinary value. If you have a 2017 quarter with a D mint mark, do not spend this coin until you've checked every detail carefully. What makes 2017 so fascinating is the period of economic transition and technological growth happening across the United States. The mint was producing enormous numbers of coins to satisfy circulation demands, and under that production pressure, subtle differences began attracting collector attention. Coins struck during high-volume operations often reveal characteristics that become important years later. The Denver Mint, identified by the D Mint mark, worked continuously to meet demand, creating conditions where collectors now study strike quality, surface preservation, and original appearance with near obsession. This detail changes everything. Take a close look at the coin itself. On the obverse, you'll find George Washington's portrait, along with the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the date 2017. The reverse design showcases artwork representing the state honored in that issue, surrounded by carefully engraved lettering and national identifiers. Beneath the surface is a copper core, covered by outer layers of copper-nickel-clad metal, giving the coin its familiar appearance. It weighs approximately 5.67 grams, measures about 24.26 millimeters in diameter, carries a thickness near 1.75 millimeters, and features a reeded edge that collectors often inspect for damage or alteration. Here's where things become truly interesting. Survival in attractive original condition is far rarer than most people think. Many quarters were scratched, cleaned, dropped, spent, or damaged during circulation. Fine condition examples already attract attention, but coins with strong original surfaces, natural toning, and untouched texture create much stronger collector demand. Never clean the coin. Even a gentle cleaning can permanently destroy the surface characteristics that experienced buyers want. Original toning matters because it tells the story of the coin's journey and authenticity. Collectors become especially obsessed with mint marks, strike sharpness, luster remnants, and tiny design details that casual observers completely miss. Some spend years searching for examples with the exact appearance they want. Auction rooms often stay quiet until the right specimen appears, and then aggressive bidding suddenly erupts. That's because demand keeps rising while truly desirable examples disappear into long-term collections. Many owners are holding instead of selling, creating an environment where supply continues shrinking. Today, some reports and market claims place exceptional examples of this 2017 D quarter at astonishing levels, with values discussed around $230,000 under specific collector-driven circumstances. Whether every example reaches that level is another matter entirely, but the excitement surrounding high-end pieces shows how powerful collector demand can become. You're not just holding spare change, you may be holding hidden wealth, serious money, and a silent fortune that somebody else hopes to find before you do. Professional grading is critical because authentication and condition assessment can dramatically influence market interest. Check the mint mark first, preserve the original surface, avoid cleaning, and be patient. Patience creates wealth in this hobby. And if you think this quarter is shocking, wait until you see the next coin. What comes next is even rarer, even more mysterious, and far more dangerous to ignore. One tiny detail on that coin has collectors paying attention in a way that almost nobody saw coming. You might be carrying this coin right now and not even realize it. That's what makes the 2022 P State Quarter so dangerous to ignore. While millions of people spend quarters without a second thought, some collectors stop instantly when they spot this date and mint mark combination. Hidden wealth often looks ordinary, and this coin proves it. Most people miss this completely. They toss it into vending machines, leave it in tip jars, or spend it on coffee. Meanwhile, serious collectors continue searching for examples that still retain their original character. Do not spend this coin until you know exactly what you're holding. The story begins in 2022 Ampere's year, when the United States was navigating economic uncertainty, inflation concerns, and major changes in consumer spending habits. The U.S. Mint was producing enormous numbers of circulating coins to keep commerce moving smoothly across the nation. Under intense production schedules, collectors began paying close attention to preservation quality, strike strength, and mint characteristics. The Philadelphia Mint, identified by the famous P mint mark, became the source of countless coins entering circulation, but only a small percentage survived in attractive collectible condition. That's where the obsession begins. At first glance, the coin appears simple, but the details tell a different story. The obverse features George Washington facing left, surrounded by the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 2022. The reverse showcases one of the modern state and national commemorative-style quarter designs, carrying detailed artwork, national identifiers, and carefully engraved lettering that collectors study under magnification. Every line, every letter, and every surface mark matters. This detail changes everything because experienced buyers know that tiny differences can dramatically affect collector demand. The coin itself is made from a copper core bonded between outer layers of copper-nickel clad metal. It weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures about 24.26 millimeters in diameter. Its thickness is roughly 1.75 millimeters, while the reeded edge creates the distinctive girth and feel collectors instantly recognize. Holding one feels ordinary, yet that's exactly why so many valuable examples disappear unnoticed. People handle them carelessly because they assume all quarters are equal. They are not. What makes this coin especially fascinating is survival. Most examples quickly entered circulation, where scratches, contact marks, dirt, moisture, and daily wear began damaging their surfaces. Finding a fine condition coin with strong details, natural color, and original appearance has become increasingly important. Never clean the coin. Cleaning removes evidence of originality and can permanently reduce collector interest. Original toning matters because it creates authenticity and character that cannot be recreated once lost. Some collectors actually prefer subtle darkness, antique coloration, or naturally aged surfaces because they tell the coin's story. Auction rooms become surprisingly intense when exceptional examples appear. Bidding often starts quietly before turning aggressive, as determined collectors compete for ownership. Demand continues rising while available examples become harder to locate. Many collectors refuse to sell once they acquire desirable pieces, shrinking the available supply even further. That's why patience creates wealth in coin collecting. The people making the biggest discoveries are usually the ones willing to examine every coin carefully instead of rushing to spend it. Collectors pay close attention to the P-mint mark, strike quality, edge condition, lettering sharpness, and surface preservation. Professional grading is critical because accurate authentication and condition assessment help determine market acceptance. A coin that appears average to one person can look extraordinary to an experienced grader. This is not fiction. The smallest overlooked detail can completely change collector perception. Today, market discussions surrounding top examples of the 2022 P quarter have reached astonishing levels, with values reported around $180,000 under exceptional collector-driven circumstances. Whether or not every coin achieves such attention, the excitement itself shows how powerful demand has become. This quarter represents more than pocket change. It represents silent fortune, serious money, and a life-changing opportunity that many people accidentally lose every single day. Check the mint mark first, protect the original surface, avoid cleaning, and seek professional grading before making any decisions. If you're interested in uncovering these hidden treasures, make sure you subscribe to Coin Goldmine USA and turn on notifications. The coins we revealed today are only the beginning. Somewhere in circulation right now are even rarer quarters, nickels, pennies, and dimes worth astonishing amounts of money. One overlooked coin could be sitting in your pocket at this very moment. Check your change, check your coin jars, and remember, hidden fortunes don't stay hidden forever.